Fueled by tacos, beer, and Bloody Marys, the only show featuring baby Jesus with a nail gun, the pride of PA and the show with the eye of the tiger, ladies and gentlemen, PunchFarm.
Struggle is real down in Florida, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to PunchFarm. I'm your host, Mark Sheets.
Geez.
I'm here with Alicia.
Hello.
And I'm here with Mark Dose.
Hey-o.
What's up, buddy? So, it sounds like your day, you had some issues.
Well, it was a pretty good day. I got, I worked for 6 hours and then I played racquetball, got a little workout in, but now the air conditioning is broke. And thankfully, the landlord responded to my phone call and they called a guy already and he might be coming over while we're podcasting, actually, to work on it. So if you hear a knock or if I have to duck away, I hope I don't. But somebody's going to come work on it and hopefully I'll be sleeping in some air conditioning tonight.
Cool.
Good, because I think that's one thing you must have in Florida is air conditioning.
Yeah, and I don't have a fan or anything. Luckily, my friends are about 6 minutes away, so I told them if I can't sleep, you might have a late night visitor knocking on their door to get some shut eye.
Oh, okay. I was like, to do what?
Because I do not sleep well in heat. I prefer ice cold temperatures to sleep.
Me too.
So,
yeah, I'm with you. It could be like 60, 65 degrees at night. Even in the summertime, I love blankets on me. Mm-hmm. Just to sleep.
Right. Yeah, crank that AC up and cover up and snuggle up. It's the best.
Yeah.
Now, how's the weather down there, man? You guys...
Woo! I'll tell you what. It doesn't ever change. I don't know if that's going to be an issue for me or not. Like, in PA, I was definitely obsessed with checking the weather app and being like, oh, we got rain coming up, we got snow coming up, blah, blah. But it's like, I'm not looking anymore because I know that it's going to be 85 as the high with sunny and maybe a little bit of clouds every single day for the rest of my year down here. So it's been great. I actually was working this week. I was getting some training for my one job, so it was nice to have something to do with my days. So I feel good.
Well, you did miss out on the beautiful weather we had here today.
Yeah.
And you missed out on the beautiful funk beer we had to pregame for the podcast.
Did they have a new one, or is it just the same old?
But same old.
I wouldn't call it the same old. It's the same good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if you can get funk down there in Florida. I don't think they ship the whole way down there.
No, but who was it? Somebody posted on Norm's Facebook page about finding, I think, in North Carolina or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Was it North Carolina?
I don't know. For this conversation, it was North Carolina.
Yeah. Wait, here, I found it. Long Beach Island. That's New York.
Oh.
Okay.
A little different.
Quite a bit different.
Now, have you found a nice local watering hole that you can call your own?
Yeah, for sure. I think there's two that are both, well, one's about 8 minutes and one is 15. But out of those two, I have to pick Calusa. Okay. And I got a growler there. This was a really weird thing, by the way. Maybe this is a Florida thing, or maybe he didn't know what to do with my funk green growler. Remember that thing I got? Yeah. So I went and filled that up. I guess it's 32 ounces or something. And it was delicious. It was a double IPA, 8%, wow. Southern Equinox is what it was called. But he's done filling it up. And one, he put this little price tag thing on it and wrote the name of the beer and what the percentage was so I wouldn't forget, which was nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
But then he took black electrical tape, and taped it around the mouth where the lid screws on to seal it extra tight to keep the carbonation in, I guess.
Huh.
And I got home 10 minutes later and I was like, well, this is coming off.
Yeah.
And I didn't put more tape on and the beer was great for 3 days. So,
wow.
Well, yeah, the growler you got, that thing seals tight. He did not need to put the electrical tape on.
I think next time I'll be like, hey.
Yeah, skip that.
Don't do that, bruh. Don't touch my growler.
Look, as soon as I get home, I'm going to drink all of it.
Right.
So don't bother with the tape.
You know, I might even sip it on the road.
Now, for any new listeners,
just kidding.
and I want to put this in there for any new listeners because I know each day I could see the stats. We're getting new listeners. Mark Dose, as we call him, as Dynamo dubbed him. Go back in our archives and find out who Dynamo is.
Yeah.
But Mark just moved down to Florida.
Yeah.
Now
Coming up on 3 weeks.
Yeah, awesome. 3 weeks already. It
Jeez,
seems like it was just yesterday.
I know.
Yeah, time flies.
Now, again, like I said, we got beautiful weather up here. We do miss you. I'm glad you're Skyping in. Now, but I mentioned Dynamo, and I want to tell this quick story. You
Yeah.
appreciate this, Mark, because you know Dynamo. Dynamo's our good friend from Massachusetts. He's part of the Trick or Treat Radio podcast. He's also part of the awesome band, the Deadites. So my phone just like lit up and said I have a notification. Dynamo sent you a one-time only photo.
What?
Yeah,
I know.
And I was like, "What?" And I was working, so on my computer, I didn't get the notification. And I looked at Facebook, and like, "There's no notification." It was just on my Facebook app on my phone, and it said, "This is a one-time view. Like once I see it, it's gone forever." I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like
It's a dick pic
I
right
was
there
like,
for sure.
I was like, did he just send me a dick pic? And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't really want to see it, but I'm really curious, like, whatever this picture is. So it did look like it was him in his recliner relaxing, but on his lap, it was Rocket Raccoon and Groot.
Nice.
So the only thing I could figure he was playing with, like some Snapchat thing.
Yeah.
And I had replied to the picture, and he's like, did I just send? He replied back, wait, did I just send you a picture? He didn't know how he did it, and I was just like, I'm thankful it wasn't his dick.
Right.
But it was kind of funny. I love technology snafus where people are like, oh my god, what did I just send you?
Yeah, and I'm sure it was a great picture having some Guardians of the Galaxy characters.
Oh yeah.
I know, because that's coming up in what, 2.5 weeks?
It's coming.
Maybe that'll be the first movie I see down here.
Oh.
You should definitely do it.
Yeah, did I mention what they have down here at their theaters?
No.
Well, not all of them. They have these theaters that you can go get like full-on meals delivered. Like you order a full meal and drinks, and it has like your reclining chair has a little like table that swings out, and you eat your meal while the movie's going. And like it's like good quality food. And my friend was like, yeah, me and my husband go on dates there, and we spend $80 for tickets, food, drinks, and it's just like a whole thing.
Can you get beer?
Oh, beer, liquor,
Oh my
everything.
God.
Wow.
Everything,
Are you
man.
serious?
And I was like, oh, I want to go do that. But also I was like, I don't know if tickets are already, what, $12 a pop.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get like, an appetizer, fries, and a beer. But I'm not going full on spending that kind of money. But it sounds incredible.
It sounds wonderful. Now, up here, the ticket was about between $8 and $10.
Mm-hmm.
But the soda, a small, is about $8 or $10.
Right.
Yeah.
What is the price of a beer at a movie theater?
Oh, boy.
That's
I'll let you know because I'm going to do it. But
Okay.
definitely, yeah. Do some Instagram. I want to see the
Yeah.
the seats and the food. Sounds
Yeah.
awesome. I wish our theaters did that around
I
here.
know.
Right. Hey, jumping back to Dynamo real quick. Did you see his Instagram today? Dough for Dynamo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got to give that a shout out real quick. If you want anybody listening, check him out on Dynamo Mars. He's going into Pancho, you talk about it. You know him better, and you can explain it better.
Oh, you were doing great, man. Keep going.
Okay, so he's going to have a procedure coming up soon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a friend of his put together this compilation CD of Dynamo's music and a whole bunch of other artists, some really great music. And you can get, I think, I'm looking at 19 tracks for $7, but you can donate more. And the idea behind it is to help him as he goes into a period of surgery. One is expensive, and then the recovery period, you're not working, you're not able to do things. So an idea to support him and help him through this tough time that he's coming up on, which I thought was so cool. And I'm definitely going to, I don't know anything about that style of music, but I figure it's about time to get in on it. So I'm going to get that CD, and maybe it'll become my new favorite genre.
Yeah, and you just go to bandcamp.com and just search in their search feature there. D-O-U-G-H, Dough for Dynamo.
Okay.
And there's like 11 or 12 tracks.
19.
19. Man, I was way off. for $7 plus tax.
Great.
Right.
But it helps out a very awesome dude. If you listen to this show, you know Dynamo's been on a couple times. He was part of our Mars Vember, where he picked a bunch of action flicks for us to watch, and some horror stuff. Part, like I mentioned earlier, part of the Trick or Treat Radio podcast. Just a stellar dude.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you listen to our show, you might also be listening to their show. If you're new to our show, trust me, he's an awesome dude. Yeah. So go check out Bandcamp, Dough for Dynamo. He's awesome. And the music's awesome for $7.
I know.
It's a steal. And you're also helping out an amazing gentleman.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Mark.
Yeah, no, but I couldn't help myself as I was listening to you talk. It sounded like such an infomercial. It was.
Oh my God, you telling me I sounded like an infomercial?
Yeah, for just $7 you can get. It was great. I loved it though.
I think an infomercial would be like, just for $19.99, but that's not all. If you act right now, you can get it for only $9.99, and we'll throw in an extra.
Right.
For 10 easy payments of $24.44.
They always start at a high value, but by the end of the infomercial, you can get it for $9.99 plus a couple extra.
Get some extra stuff. Like that, yeah.
And we're gonna double it. You get all 19 tracks twice.
If that's not enough, you also get the pot scrubber.
Oh, jeez. Exactly what I want.
Yeah, I want a pot scrubber.
You want a pot scrubber?
I do.
Speaking of pot scrubbers.
No, what?
That's how I'm transitioning. You don't
nice.
like that?
I didn't know where you were going to go.
Oh, you were thinking of marijuana?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
I don't know.
I was talking about pots, when you cook food in. Then you eventually got to clean them. We had, this is a terrible transition, but I'm going with it. We had the awesome opportunity to talk to Julia Gulia and JP from Hellthy Junk Food. That is Hell, Hellthy Junk Food. You could check them out at hellthyjunkfood.com. They have an amazing YouTube channel. I think if you just search Hellthy Junk Food, they come up. Mm-hmm. They do a lot of wacky, like large. They enlarge
giant
everything.
size,
they take a chicken McNugget, which is about what, 2.5, 3 inches. They make that like 30 inches.
Right.
Maybe that's too big.
Too big, but
At least 15 inches. I watched that one yesterday.
At least that's what she said. But and they had their videos are funny. They have a great chemistry. They're extremely entertaining, and they were nice enough to take time out of their extremely busy schedule because they are producing a boatload of content. But they stopped for a little bit to talk to us. I think it's amazing. Yeah. And again, rather than me tell you all about it, why don't you just listen to it? Hey, everybody. We're here with Julie and JP from Hellthy Junk Food. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. How are you?
Absolutely. Doing good.
I'm excited to be on a podcast. It's my first time.
We are virgins of the podcast.
Oh, we are so lucky to be your first. I'm going to mark this. I'll mark this down in our diary. Excellent.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel violated.
We're going to have to be like a regular guest, like every other show. You're just going to have Julia Gulia and JP.
Yeah, we'll wake up. We'll have our own little tagline.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I know.
I'd love it. Now,
and while you're eating tacos and drinking beer, we're going to be doing the same. We'll just be sitting in different rooms.
Right.
So it'll work out great.
Yeah. Now, for everybody listening, you guys have an amazing YouTube channel called Hellthy. That is Hell, Hellthy Junk Food, where you guys cook some crazy, giant food type things. And I say food type because I'll get to the latest video.
Right.
Oh, boy.
But we stumbled across you guys, I guess, 6 months ago.
Yeah, probably. And
I don't know. I was going to say I don't know why. I know why. But we just got sucked into your channel. It's not like we would make that food ourselves. We're we do like to cook, but just something
No,
about.
you're not dumb. You're responsible. I get
Yeah,
it.
honestly, you don't need to make it that big. Like if you're having like a party, then
Right.
you can make a giant one and cut it up and share it. But I wouldn't recommend it otherwise. It's probably going to be like lots of leftovers. Like if you're meal prep, that's total meal prep.
There you go.
There we go. I never thought of that.
Now, how did you guys get started doing like, I don't want to say a cooking show on YouTube because it's pretty wacky, but how'd you get started?
Well, I had a big passion for doing YouTube ever since before it came out. I liked making videos. So when Julia Gulia and I started dating, she noticed I had a bad habit of eating a lot of burgers and going out to fast food. And she said, we can't do this anymore. I'm not allowing it. We're going to make it at home. So we decided to make the recipes at home. And because I like making videos, and she already filmed the video with me before we did this, I was like, hey, you want to record this? And we can like just document our recipes. That way, if we ever want to make it again, we can watch the video back and recreate the recipes. And she was so down with that. And then we started doing a few, and I was like, this is kind of fun. Let's just keep doing this.
Yeah, we both really love cooking. Like both of us come from like restaurant backgrounds, like even before we ever met. And once we ended up in the kitchen together and recording the recipes, every single recipe we did, we just always wanted to cook something different and make a new recipe, and it's just turned into this. And now
It's challenging and it's fun.
It is. Like now that we have over 400 video recipes online, we're always brainstorming. JP and I have got so many lists of silly ideas.
Yeah.
But one thing at a time,
Yep. You don't want to drain all your good stuff all right away, then you got nothing left.
Well,
Right.
it's Easter coming up, so we're going to do an Easter recipe.
Yay.
Ooh.
That's going out tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. We hunt live bunnies. It's really
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I figured you guys had to come from a cooking background because it kind of shows in your videos that you do have a skill set. And I think one video, JP, you went back to the place you used to work. Was it Charlie's? Am I making that up?
No. Bill Gray's, but
I was
I know
close.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. How long did you work there? How long were you in the cooking biz?
Yeah.
Oh, I was there. I've been cooking for 10 years in a restaurant.
That's your first job, right?
And that was my first job. I was there for 7 years. And I really like high volume, short order cooking because it's just where my sweet zone is.
So he can cater any event.
I like doing volume. It's a rush.
Now, I was watching a couple of videos the other day, just I think 2 years ago, it might have been. I love to see the progression of your video quality.
Yeah.
Not saying 2 years ago your videos didn't look great, but you can really
Oh, no,
see.
you're
You
saying
must
that.
have.
That's
Okay.
Okay. Practice makes perfect in anything that you do.
You don't have to be pandering with me. I take the shots.
Yeah.
I take the hits.
The first videos were different than the videos that we have now, but you know.
Right.
But I love them all the same,
I
just
do
like a
too.
child
I like
that's not
watching
as
them.
pretty as the other child. I still like.
I watch them back sometimes and I'm like, oh my God, like I was funny right then.
Yeah.
Look at that. I said that. Like sometimes I forget some of the things I've done. Like
That's funny,
Like,
Julia.
I don't forget some of the things I've done, but I've done.
Yeah, we're so narcissistic. Sometimes we just have nights where we just watch ourselves back.
That's happened before, but it doesn't happen that. Okay, yeah. JP loves showing people our videos. It's one of his passions. We have like a TV screen in every single room. Like, seriously, you cannot avoid it. Like if you're coming into our life, you're gonna be like probably a little bit consumed by it.
It's like being in a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, JP likes to just at least one. If we ever have guests over, he's gonna be like, "You want to see the newest thing?" Because JP edits every day. He's always creating these things, and it's just so fun to be able to show and share everything with everybody.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of Buffalo Wild Wings, JP, you struggle with hot food, don't you?
Oh.
No.
I own it.
Yeah.
No, like Julia loves throwing me into that situation. It's more of like her like some sort of sadist, masochist type of situation.
I'm not the only one that likes seeing you sweat, JP. Trust me, people respond. They're always amazed. I'm amazed. Like it's literally like a superpower.
Yeah, Julia's like,
Something spicy and like pellets of sweat just drip. It's
I
just
know.
like How does your body even do that?
My armpits don't sweat.
Oh,
What?
okay.
So I think all the pores just went to the head.
Now, I do want to ask you about this before I forget. The most recent video. This might be the first time we watched it, and my wife, Alicia here, I think she gagged. You gagged audibly
Yeah,
for a
I
second. I mean, it was the dog bone.
Yeah, it
I
was the
told
dog
him
bone.
not to do it. He would not listen to me.
Yeah, but for all the audience and viewers out there in the world, what entertainment does at the end of the day is it makes you feel something. It makes you react. It leaves you with a lasting impact, whether it's good or bad. I think we did our job.
No, you did your job, and I'm still gonna keep myself separate from that idea. I want to do a redemption video one day, but it might be like a year from now.
Yeah, she'll use my leg. She'll cut my leg off.
Oh my God, I'm like laughing way too loud close to the microphone.
I did
Yeah.
enjoy the whole video, but I appreciated the most you running around your new apartment building, eating that wing, and just I'm sure people were just looking at you like you were just
Right.
really from a different planet.
You don't go through that much effort and not show it off. That's all I gotta say about that.
Now, I did it really stink? The dog bone you wrapped all that chicken around?
No, it was horrific. It was almost like ammonia, but not.
It smelled like dog food. It smelled like dog food. Like
Yeah, well, dog food don't smell good. I don't have a dog, so I don't smell that food
no,
every day.
well, I had dogs growing up. It smells like something that a dog would like want to chew on.
Right.
I've eaten like dog food bacon before, so I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal, but I guess it was.
Now, for the listeners, if you want to know what we're talking about, go to their YouTube page, and it's the DIY giant KFC drumstick.
Yeah.
And it also says, do not attempt.
So it's like do it yourself, but do not attempt. I want to just use people.
That's got well over 500,000 views, so there's a lot of people that
Yeah.
got to see that site.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people responded negatively on it, but
My favorite responses, a lot of people that come to our channel come to like eat while they watch because it's like food porn in a way.
Right.
And so many people came and they're like, God damn it, JP. Like, I got my meal ready for this video and you had to do that. Like, it was hilarious because that's like our core audience, just like saying like, I like you, but I don't. You know?
just do.
Yeah, like.
But I was like disappointed throughout the entire thing. And I think that honestly, what you'll read in the comments of that video is every single person agreeing with me, meaning obviously I won this versus of just not
you're the
doing
majority,
the
obviously.
drumstick.
I would hope the majority didn't favor my side.
Everybody's disappointed just like me. So
Right.
it's fair. It's fair.
Now, speaking of comments, I'm sure you get some awful comments. It's YouTube. There's trolls. It has to
Yeah.
happen. Do you just ignore them? Did it ever bother you? Does it bother you now? Or you just don't even read them?
No, what we usually do is we grab a bottle of wine and we cry in the corner. Finally, we fall asleep and tomorrow's a new day. No, I think after a while, like you just laugh at them.
But I've read a lot of comments that might repetitively say something about like the way I look or the way that JP's not funny or something like that. Like those are the things like, it's like,
Yeah, those are the daggers.
haters are gonna hate, like the whole Miranda Sings thing. She's right. People on the internet, and just like you're saying, there's so many trolls out there, and you just have to decide that you're above that. You don't know who these people are, and they
But
might
we
be a
did
kid
learn-
that they don't know any better, and who's to say? We don't respond to the hate comments.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. But what we did learn was, I guess you can blacklist words.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we haven't done it yet, but a lot of people are saying we should because it creates a more positive environment. And then it like always, there's the political side of me that's saying, but what about freedom of speech? And like, to me, it's hard to juggle, but at the same time, when you have that many comments going through, like you can't be moderating all that, yourself.
There's no way. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the best thing to do is just ignore it. And occasionally, I'm sure you read a couple that make you laugh despite how horrible the person was trying to be towards you.
Right.
It's got to make you
Yeah,
chuckle.
those are like the ones that you see like mean tweets where like celebrities read them.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
there's just they're just funny. Like they're not that personal. They're just weird. They're just like
I could
your
probably-
face is ugly. It's like okay.
Let's go find some mean tweets that we can read you right now.
No, we don't have to do that.
Oh my God. I mean, not that I want you guys to rip this off, but you should definitely, if you ever get, if you're ever not sure what to make, you should make a quick video reading your mean comments.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
I think that would be really funny.
It would be funny. It's funny because it's natural. It's reaction. It's down to earth to be able to do something like that. I love seeing other people that do it in videos. It's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been waiting for
I
someone to say
know.
we suck.
I know.
In fact, we
Well, you don't suck, so there's that.
that's oh my God, I'm putting that on the on our website in quotes.
We
You
don't
don't
suck.
suck, Julia Gulia. Excellent.
We don't.
I coined it for you.
Oh God, they're gonna quote you.
You don't.
Now, I see also here you guys are closing in on 1 million subscribers.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Do you have anything planned? Like, have you guys talked about when you hit 1 million? You gonna do something special video?
Well, actually,
We've been thinking about it for a while now.
yeah, we've been dreaming about this day since.
I just have dreams that I'm in clouds floating with that golden play button.
What?
Yeah. Does YouTube send you a plaque or something?
Yeah, they send you a silver one that's like 8.5 by 11 when you get to 100,000.
Wow.
And when you get to 1 million, I guess they send you something that's like enormous and weighs 300 pounds. So
And
it's,
it's the gold play
so
button.
it's like hard to hang. You need like 2 studs and like a concrete anchor.
I'm okay with that. Let's
Yeah.
get them. We got to hang it if we get it. Well, honestly, I don't want to jinx anything, but the momentum has been really quick. We've been growing so fast, and it's super exciting. So we just want to keep pushing forward and keep creating content that people like to see, and hopefully we get to that 1 million mark. And then for that day, we have a special recipe planned.
Nice. And you can't tell us, can you?
Well,
No, you can save it.
I don't care. We can tell you.
We can tell you.
We can tell you. Let's talk about it. You talk about it.
Well, so like there's a lot of pressure when you hit 1 million because it's just etiquette online to have like a milestone video. So because it's so different than our recipes, creatively it's hard to come up with an idea. So we're thinking about kind of doing like a mysterious, dramatic like trailer intro of like our life, like leading up to that point,
Oh, that would be
and
cool.
almost like kind of like in a montage way, but like in a very silly way, like point out like how like ironically we don't even deserve to be here, like make it like we're like how'd they get there. But then we're gonna be like, you know, what better way to celebrate our 1 million subscriber channel than make what were we gonna do, 1 million
Subscriber pizza.
we're gonna make 1 million the gold play button plaque out of pizza, and we're gonna shape the burger into the play button shape, and we bought edible gold flakes to just like lay on top.
Awesome.
Wow. All right. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it'll do that good, but that's the best we could come up with.
And then we'll just have like a party and like feed everybody
feed everyone the
gold.
gold play
Everybody's
button.
gonna eat gold. It's gonna be, you know.
Yeah, and the pizza's simple. You just make a rectangular pizza with like a crust, and boom, there's your plaque.
Well, the thing is too, like we want to be able to create this video like and have it ready because I want to post it like right when we get to 1 million subscribers, and we're not gonna get that plaque for probably months after.
Yeah, it might take a while.
It might take a while, so we're gonna create it because we don't have one yet, and we want to pretend we have one.
There you go. That's the idea.
Yeah.
We talk about like, hey guys, we haven't gotten a play button yet, so why not make one out of pizza? Dude, that's good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I love these podcasts, guys. You got the gears turning in our heads. We're already coming up with better ideas.
Nice. I'm glad we could help you be creative.
We'll have to do this like at least once an hour.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
keep
absolutely.
always talk. Let's.
Speaking of being creative, and any plans for the JP toy review?
I
Actually
already
have another channel?
already pre-filmed 3 seasons.
So, I mean, again, running around, a grown man running around Toys R Us in his PJs. I thought that was pretty funny.
I've been doing that well before YouTube.
You love Toys R Us. JP actually, part-time job when he was growing up, he worked at a Toys R Us.
Oh yeah, I loved it. Then I got fired.
Yeah, you got fired.
Had too much fun, with those razor scooters.
Right.
what
Oh, I
did?
bet.
Yeah.
What they say, like you can't play
No,
with the toys.
I didn't get fired. I was hired seasonally, and they're just like, "Hey, thank you, bye." Like they didn't, I didn't stay. I wasn't good enough.
Now, you guys just moved to Florida from New York. I'm going to say New York City, but you guys live in the city?
No, we lived in upstate New York.
Okay.
Okay.
And now you're down in sunny Florida. What a weather change.
I know.
I'm getting tan.
I guess it was 85 degrees in New York yesterday, so it's warming up there. But I'm very happy that we moved when we did because we missed a lot of the snow, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
been living in snow my entire life. And when we decided to make the move, I was just like, let's just go. And we drove on a day that had 3 feet of snow. That same day, it snowed 3 feet
Wow.
of snow, and we drove and slowly down the coast. It seemingly like changed seasons, and like then you get to like the palm trees. It's just like
Yeah, it was like a time lapse of like life.
it was the best.
Yeah, after...
I
go ahead.
I was just saying I would do that again.
Yeah.
Just drive and drive and drive. Just do it.
Yeah, road trips are fun.
Yeah, that snow we got in March. I was like, you know what? I'm moving to Florida, too.
I know.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Because we're up here in Pennsylvania, and it's just... Yeah, with the snow and the cold, I'm like, no, Florida's got to be better, right?
Yeah.
We're in Pennsylvania.
Right.
Outside of Harrisburg?
Yeah.
You guys were probably about 20 minutes from us when you stayed at that one hotel in
know.
Harrisburg.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. I was like, we actually were in Harrisburg in one of our vlogs.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
sister lives in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
We didn't see her. She wasn't on the way.
No.
No, we didn't get any time to do that.
Well, I
It
tell
really
you.
is-
Go ahead.
Wow.
No, JP, you talk.
The only thing I was going to bring up is that what really got me in tune to this podcast is I'm like crazy movie buff. Like movies are my life.
Awesome.
Okay, great. What have you seen this year so far?
We've seen Logan,
That was so good.
Loved it.
Logan
John,
was the best.
John Wick 2, and Power Rangers.
How was John Wick 2?
John Wick 2, believe it or not, is more entertaining to watch than Logan. However, Logan is like a brilliant movie.
Mm-hmm.
John Wick 2 is your like popcorn flick on speed, on acid, on everything. It's just everything you'd want and more. I was very pleasantly surprised with the sequel.
Outstanding. Now, we're getting ready. We saw Logan. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that the first one was so underrated and it just like killed
Oh, yeah.
that like there's now built anticipation on the second one. However, I don't want to sound like a naysayer. I am always disappointed with origin story sequels. They just don't hold up to the first movie.
Well, I just like the raccoon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rocket.
Yep.
And what is the guy that he's like a stick or
Star
something?
Lord. Oh, Groot.
Groot?
He's so funny.
I am Groot.
Did you see the trailer for Thor Ragnorock?
I have not seen that yet. I know it was trending #1 yesterday.
Oh my God.
And I
Yeah.
totally missed it.
I
But,
missed it too. That's happening.
we were live streaming during
Oh my
the whole
God,
thing.
I'm gonna die. Thor
I
is
know.
so
I was
good
trying to tell you, if you watch the
looking.
live
Oh my
stream back, you'll see that I brought it up a bunch of times and you like dismissed it completely.
Oh.
I was like, your hubby Thor's got a new movie coming out.
Yeah.
And it looks phenomenal.
It really
I'm
does.
super excited. I don't want.
I'm excited now.
Yeah. Now you're into movies. What would what's your top 5? Doesn't have to be all time, but maybe top 5 in recent time. What would you recommend people check out?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump's great. I would say, yeah, Forrest Gump totally falls on that. I would say for comedies, maybe like Mrs. Doubtfire.
I love that one.
For superhero movies, Dark Knight, hands down, is the best superhero movie I've ever seen.
Best Disney movie, Mulan. That's
I
my
love that
preference.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, Mulan's really good. They're doing a live action Mulan. I
Really?
want
What?
that
Where?
so bad. It's not like I don't know when it's scheduled to release. I think it's like 2018, to be honest.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
But
So
there's-
Disney's turning all their animated movies into live action movies.
Yeah.
That's very smart because now we have the technology to kind of create that magical illusion of what wouldn't have looked as good back then.
Right.
I didn't get to see Beauty and the Beast yet, but I want to see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
I'd probably watch that at home instead of going to the theater, though.
But I think I listed 3 movies.
Yeah.
Sorry, my top 5. It's really hard because there's so many. I would rate a lot of them on watchability, and Happy Gilmore is one of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I probably seen that movie over 20 times, and like no normal person should watch a movie that much.
You hit that guy.
Yeah. And people hate on Adam Sandler, but I like Adam Sandler movies.
And then the other series that I am obsessed with, diehard fan of, are the Indiana Jones series, the Back to the Future series, the Ghostbusters. Not the third one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Big fan of the Indiana Jones. Not the 4th one.
Not the 4th one.
Love Star Wars. The Marvel movies, big fan of. But then I get into like Quentin Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino, yeah. We didn't even brush that.
Big fan of Bruce Lee movies. My new obsession is Donnie Yen.
Yep.
That guy kicks ass.
Okay, I'll have to watch him.
Oh, my God. Check out, do you have Netflix?
I'm writing it down.
He's got a couple on there, but Ip Man, IPMAN, Ip Man. I think where he plays Bruce Lee's master.
Yep, I actually started seeing that.
The fight sequences
They're
they're so good. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do
he's
that
the man.
anymore. That's why I'm so disappointed with the new all these blockbuster Hollywood films lately. It's just shaky cam with actors that don't know martial arts, so they can't show like smooth scenes. They have to just like chop and cut, and all of a sudden you just see people down on the ground. And you're like, well, that's great. How did that happen?
Yeah, we were just talking about this the other day, comparing Iron Fist, the new Netflix series, versus AMC series Into the Badlands. Because Iron Fist has a lot of fight scenes like that, where you could tell that Finn Jones, he didn't learn much.
Yeah.
But Into the Badlands is like this huge Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon action sequences that are just amazing. There's another recommendation.
Right.
I love Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Check out Into the Badlands.
Yeah, it's
Into
really
the Badlands, writing it down.
Julia, what about you? What's on your top faves?
Well, I watch a lot of Housewives. No, I'm just kidding. I'm learning a little bit.
Fan.
Well, yeah, as far as movies go, but I'm like just thinking about series right now, since you kind of were touching on that a little bit. And I'm just really excited about Game of Thrones coming out.
Oh my God, I know.
I saw the trailer like 10 times. I'm like, why do I keep playing this? But yeah, I don't know.
Because Cersei's a White Walker.
Yeah, well, supposedly we don't want. Well, anybody can watch the trailer, so that's not a spoiler.
Right.
What?
But yeah,
Oh,
what did you say? Spoiler.
so you guys ever do trailer breakdowns? Trailer breakdowns are fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we haven't done that, but now, now that you said that, trailer breakdowns, one thing Lish and I always talked about is like doing like a YouTube channel. Just maybe if it's a small little segment of the podcast, just to put it out there, just to do it, just to try it. Any advice you could give noobs like us?
Yeah, do it.
Absolutely, post everything. Every single day, just post your podcast.
Double dipping.
Yeah.
Very smart to do. We do that on Facebook all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't even have to put any video up with it. A lot of podcasts don't, but like over time, you can incorporate it.
Let me give you some encouragement. You guys have a like leaps and yards ahead of anyone else that said I want to start a YouTube channel. Yeah. So you already have an extreme advantage over the competition. And just remember that online on YouTube, it's just a big pool of competition. Can you do what they're doing? Yes. Can you do it better? Then do it better. And then you will be better. And it might not be right away, but as long as you hold yourself to that standard, eventually people will start watching. Because we didn't have a lot of views at all for years of me putting so much effort into these videos. But I'm like, hey, one day if it ever catches on and they watch old videos, they're going to like them, and they're going to be like, wow, this is pretty good. Right. So that's why I've always held myself to that standard. And that's why I think a lot of people do go back and binge watch a lot of the videos.
But I think the reason why he's saying that, you guys are kind of like ahead of the game is because of personality alone. Like you already put yourself out there and you feel comfortable with it. then you might as well just give yourself another outlet for it. You know, honestly, JP and I are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We got a Pinterest. Like we have a website. You know, everything you need to. Well, it ends up becoming a lot of work, but just be everywhere. That way, kind of gives awareness
it's like
to everyone.
Having more lotto tickets in the pool. The more videos you upload, the more chances you get to go viral. The more places you're on, the more chances you'll be seen.
Wow, awesome, great advice, guys. And you definitely, you were talking earlier about, hey, we were giving you some creative ideas. Like, holy shit, I just feel empowered now. Yeah. That was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you know, one of the things Julie and I really like doing if YouTube ever ends is we would love to just be like speakers, you know, and talk to people and inspire them to do stuff, because we feel so fortunate for being able to have gotten where we've gotten. It's just like there's so much potential out there, and people just don't know how to grasp that opportunity.
I mean, it's the advent of the internet, you know, it's the digital age, as everybody's saying, and you know, you can, you know, use it and it can help you. And a lot of the services on the internet are free too, so it's really just, it's got to be yourself that's going out there and saying,
your time.
Well, exactly. So you have to value your time. But I read a statistic that on social media, you have to direct it to your specific audience. So Twitter, you talk to your followers. Facebook, it's all your friends. You have to post 3 times a day per thing, at least, just to keep telling Twitter that you're there, basically. Keep telling Facebook and getting those messages out. Yeah, like the
back-end algorithms. Yeah, they require, like, velocity.
Yeah, things always change, but it's just those little things that will just help gain awareness for your brand, which anybody can do it, which is awesome.
Yeah, great advice. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, now, speaking of this, I noticed you guys have a Patreon.
Anyways, excuse me, Mark, that's going to be we charge $5 per minute of that advice.
What? I can't hear you. Come back. I'm losing you.
Call me now for your free reading.
Now a business conference, obviously.
Anyway, so yeah, Patreon, Julia.
Yeah, just another one of those sites that we were contacted by the company like a while ago, and they were like, hey, this is a great opportunity for you to make some revenue while you're starting out. And basically, you give people, your fans in a sense, or your friends and family, or whoever wants to be your patron, an opportunity to give you $1, $5, whatever amount a month, and they'll receive specific perks. And it's become actually like another like leg of what we have to do every day just to upkeep it, because I think we have like 20 plus patrons right now, so we want to keep everybody happy. It becomes actually like another job, you know?
Yeah, it comes another job, but again, it's just kind of like spreading, I guess, the basket, diversifying.
And it's crazy when somebody says to you, like, listen, I really love what you do, and I want to, donate and help you feed the machine. And that's what these people are doing. They're feeding the machine. They're excited about what we do, and we appreciate all of it. It's amazing.
And one thing I've learned from Patreons, people that have donated their own money monthly, month to month on a consistent basis, is they don't want anything in return. Like, believe it or not, they don't. They're not sitting there hounding us saying like, oh, wow, I paid $5. Why didn't I get this T-shirt? Or why didn't I get a shout out? Well, you said, you know what I mean? No one's complaining. They're all very just like positive people that just want to help you grow and see you grow and just be a part of that. That's it. Yeah. I love the fact that that's what we've come to realize from it.
And that's the same thing. Like, we live stream on Twitch, and a subscriber on Twitch, just like any patron, will be in the credits of our videos on YouTube, and we want to show value to them. And, you know, like, even if their name is like, you know, obviously like a username, like they don't even want us to use their real name on stuff. You know, so
yeah,
you just
makes sense.
You know,
Some people want the privacy.
Exactly. So, but they insist on having, you know, whatever username underscore this or that on there. It's like the little things is really what I think brings it all together. They want to see us creating content, and we're doing our best to do it.
Well, that's incredible, and yeah, I can tell you guys are doing an excellent job. Yeah. We're big fans. Everything you're putting out is very entertaining, and I wish the most success for you guys. You're incredible. I think I said incredible like 5 or 6 times. That's the word of the day, everybody.
Right.
Now,
Incredible.
Now, I bet you have some videos to edit and videos to shoot. I'm sure you're super busy. I don't want to keep you any longer than I already have. But where could everybody learn more if we already haven't mentioned it?
Well, I would say definitely go to youtube.com/Hellthy Junk Food, but you can find us anywhere. If you just Google like something ridiculous food oriented on Google, like you'll probably find us. So it's HELLTHY, Hellthy Junk Food. It's healthy, like it's devilish. It's not healthy. A lot of the things we make are not good for you. But if you just have one bite and share the rest with your friends, and just don't overdo it. And cheat day is awesome. Go cheat day.
That's one bite for the health of it.
Right.
That's right.
I'm bringing it back for you.
Thank you so much, guys, for having us.
Thank you. Take care, and hopefully we'll talk soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, thanks again, JP and Julia. I had an excellent time hanging out with you guys. Thank you for all the great advice on a YouTube channel. And, well, everybody, you got JP's top 5 movies. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. Mark, I know you weren't able to be live on that conversation, but you did listen to it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. When you mentioned a week ago or so that you were going to interview them, I immediately went to YouTube. And maybe you know this, maybe you don't. I spend way too much time on YouTube, probably 1 to 2 hours a day watching my favorite channels. And this one, I'll tell you what, if they listen to this episode, biggest kudos to you guys. You guys have jumped right to the top of my watch list daily, checking for new content, eager to see what they're going to do next. Because like they were saying, like, I think you mentioned, Mark, the flow they have, the chemistry they have is incredible. And their editing skills, I agree. They have improved drastically over the years. I loved going back. They did some... Way back, I was looking yesterday, they did some amazing, 100 burgers from Burger King challenge and everything.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, hilarious. I just and now I love when I find a channel like this because I have a month's worth of content that
Right.
when my other channels aren't putting anything out new, I'll just say, oh, what was 6 months ago? What was Healthy Junk Food doing? Oh, I see. A Doritos Locos Tacos. I love those tacos. Let me find out how they do it. And then I have 5 minutes of incredible content to watch. And I was super bummed I couldn't get off work to interview with them because they have become a great part of my life. And that sounded gay right there. Sorry, no, it was dumb. I'm so excited that you guys got to talk to him, and I'm pumped that maybe they will be back on again, and I can definitely catch them sometime later.
As they said, they'll do this every week.
I know. I'm totally.
Yeah,
I'd love to have them back on. And you're right. With their videos, again, the chemistry, they're super entertaining. Am I going to make some of this food? No. That's why we watch them do it, and we can, learn and enjoy. And like Julie said, I guess if you're having a party, you could try the big stuff. But we can also scale it down and make our own junk food at home. I really dig them. I can't remember 100% how they popped up in my feed or what video I watched that led me to them. But once we started watching the videos, I was like, Liz, you gotta come check these these two out. They're hilarious.
So
I was extremely honored that they stopped production on Healthy Junk Food because, like I said, they are always busy. For them to stop for 30 minutes to talk to us, amazing. I freaking loved it.
Yeah, a warning to anybody that's going to go check them out, though. Don't watch many of their videos or don't watch multiple videos if you're hungry, because I did that yesterday. I had a meeting at 4 o'clock, and I was watching from 3 to 4, and I watched the one that was Giant Sushi Roll, which you got to check out.
That's amazing.
If you like sushi, check it out. And I watched it, and I'm thinking, as I'm watching, I'm like, where is the closest sushi place to Sarasota where I'm at? And I found one, and then I parked to go get sushi that night later, and there was a Moe's Mexican place right next door. So I got a quesadilla instead because it was quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Now I can
But
say out of the giant side, like that's one I was like, I'm with you. I really want that giant.
Oh,
I want
amazing.
that giant sushi.
It was so cool.
Well, speaking of giant, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Son of a gun.
We're going to take a quick break and come back with a super fight, and maybe a giant will show up in this super fight. I think I was trying to go with that.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Almost there.
It'll be a quick break. We'll be right back.
This is your reptilian overlord speaking, commanding you to listen to Paranormal Punchers. Hear Mark and Dave talk about all things paranormal. It's funny, you'll like it. I command you to do it now. iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, and ParanormalPunchers.com.
And welcome back. We are about to have a super fight. This super fight is made up of the horror pack and the red deck.
Yeah.
So, the rated R
The dirty deck.
and the horror. Remember again, Super Fight is a card game by Skybound. Superfightgame.com. I think you could find more info. Okay, so our characters will be made up from the dirty deck and the horror pack. Mark, who are you fighting with tonight?
Tonight, I've got a killer clown.
Ooh.
Nice. And?
Oh, and I forgot already. This killer clown is topless
Ooh.
because he has to have quick access to his laser nipples.
Laser nipples.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew. Lish, who is your fighter?
I am Michael Myers.
And
I'm armed with a can of whoop ass.
Okay. I mean, I think Michael Myers is always armed with a can of whoop ass. Now, coming to you all the way from the watery lagoon. I am the creature from the Black Lagoon. My most favorite creature, by the way. And FYI, I ejaculate fire.
Ew.
If being a sea creature, the creature from the Black Lagoon, isn't scary enough, me shooting fire out of my dick, well, that should scare you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mark, our mystery card, do you want it from the red pack or the horror pack?
Horror pack.
Okay, bam, here it comes. Can you see it?
Let's go.
I'm holding the card up to the video camera here.
Can I have a repool?
Oh, okay.
That one's complex and
Boom.
confusing.
Is that better?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Again, Mark's on Skype, so I'm holding up the cards to the camera here. Lish, pull your mystery card.
Oh, I've got it.
And I'm going to go from this deck. Okay, Mark, you are...
Killer clown, laser nipples, and I appear whenever somebody says my name 3 times.
Oh. You mean like Killer Clown? Killer Clown? No. Lish?
Don't do it.
I'm Michael Myers, and I'm armed with a can of whoop ass. And I can crawl out of a TV to attack my opponent.
Oh, no.
Well, I am the creature from the Black Lagoon. I ejaculate fire. And this card's awesome. And I also shit bricks. I don't know how that's helpful in this battle.
This could be a weapon you just, throw
I
it.
mean, with Samora, is that her name? Coming out of the television set from the ring. Yeah, I would shit brick. Shit a brick, shit bricks. Now, Killer Clown, I don't know. Look, I'm the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, I just Googled you to refresh my memory.
Because you've never seen this movie.
I've never seen the movie, but I've seen the movie poster.
Okay.
And you are pretty ugly, dude.
Some call me handsome.
You just steal
Some of my
women,
fish
right?
buddies.
Isn't that what you do? You just like steal women and take them back into the lagoon?
Not all women.
Pretty ones.
But, I was a peaceful chap until you came messing around my lagoon. Started some shit, and I'm all about finishing that shit. So Killer Clown, I think, if anything, I could take you and drag you into the lagoon and drown your ass. What's your power-ups?
Yeah, but I'm going to be blasting you with my laser nips.
Okay, what kind of battle do we have right now? We have a Killer Clown shooting lasers out of his nipples, and we have the creature from the Black Lagoon shooting fire out of his penis.
Yeah, but you can't be accurate with that. My nipples are going to be much more accurate.
Yeah, but I feel like the fire is like a spread. It's like
Probably.
It's just like ropes of fire. Just
Rope.
Oh boy.
Wow. I don't want to know more about you at all. Okay, so you got, massive amounts of fire.
So yeah, I don't know if they cancel each other out. I don't know. Both his powers are. I don't know. Lish, what's your powers?
Yeah, remind me again.
Michael Myers armed with a can of whoop ass.
I hate that. Come on.
I know. And then I can crawl out of a TV to attack my opponent.
No, that freaks me out.
Yeah.
Well,
so you can't get rid of me because
but unless the battle, where's the battle taking place? Because if we're out in the middle of the lagoon, there's no TVs. That power is. Do you want me to pull a location card?
Sure.
Do you have it right there?
I do have a couple location cards.
Yeah.
Let me shuffle.
I was gonna say,
how
Let's hope
Well,
it's not the battle's taking place at a Radio Shack, because then we're screwed.
Right.
All right. So we are fighting on Silent Hill.
So I'm pretty sure there's some TVs there.
What's Silent Hill?
You never played that video game?
No.
No.
I've seen the movies. I never really played the video game, but it's like it's almost like someplace between the living and the dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds
Sounds like a perfect place for a killer clown. I don't know.
All right. Well, okay. So the creature from Black Lagoon messed that up. Shitting bricks, that's not a power. That's stupid.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
All right. So do you think that a killer clown shooting lasers out of his nipples nullifies the creature shooting fire out of his penis? What would be better? Lasers distance, you could probably cut me up.
Yeah, and I don't know how strong my lasers are either. Fire is fire.
I also feel like if I'm ejaculating fire, there's definitely a range limitation.
Well, and then
Where
also,
lasers don't have a range limitation, right?
True.
I'm sure you have to power back up though.
I know. I like the last couple of spurts of fire or don't go as far as the first couple of spurts of
Right.
fire.
And then you got to wait like 24 to 48 hours.
I'm
maybe.
the creature from Black Lagoon. I'm thinking like maybe 2 to 4 minutes, man. I can get it.
Okay.
All right.
all
Well,
the-
I tell you, I feel like if we were hand-to-hand combat,
My lasers would kick
the
your ass.
creature I could tear you apart, but the lasers are gonna
Yeah.
shred me. So
And
I will fold on that.
yeah, I'm also a killer clown, so I don't know if lasers are my only weapon or, if I can, strangle people and maybe I could scare.
Well,
I'm not going to
killer
scare
clown
Mike
from outer
Myers.
space, or just some crazy killer clown from a Rob Zombie movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm Michael Myers, so you kind of can't kill me. I just keep getting.
Yeah,
knocked out,
right?
So
You never die.
Nope.
But if you got lasers coming out of your nipples, all right, so he can't die. But can't you just cut him up into a bunch of pieces?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Sure,
Like,
he comes.
does he
back,
regenerate?
though. Yeah, that's what I'm.
I don't know about Michael Myers. I feel like Jason.
Oh yeah, he does come back all the time.
I don't know about Mike. I don't know if Michael's body parts can reassemble just like.
Well, didn't he drown?
Yeah, but you've seen these movies where the killer gets cut up and you think it's great, but then the body parts start to try to, they like a magnet, attract back to each other and then reform the killer again. I think you could just shred Michael enough with your nip lasers.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
at
I
least
think
you could
those
get away.
lasers are pretty great.
Yeah, it would take him a while even if he could come back from that.
He
That
moves
you
pretty
would be
slowly,
long
right?
gone.
Say what?
He moves slowly, doesn't he? He walks slowly, like.
But he always catches you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No matter
but
how fast you run, he outwalks your ass.
I'm gonna shred him. Shred him with my lasers.
Okay.
What was your power-ups?
I'm armed with a can of whoop ass.
Oh yeah.
And I can crawl out of a TV. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like clowns aren't watching much TV, so you got, I don't know, you can't whoop ass. Clowns are resilient.
I think.
Clowns are resilient.
I think you said at the beginning, like Michael Myers is kind of already armed with a can of whoop ass. So maybe I have double whoop ass. I don't know.
So what? You're extra strong?
Maybe.
You won't even get close to me. I'm just gonna buzz your neck off.
Oh boy.
Well, let's see. I was first out.
Yeah.
So I get to be the judge. In this case, I'm giving it to the killer clown. I think your laser nipples just cut into a bunch of pieces. You can walk away. So technically, you win this fight. And if Michael can regenerate from that, that's a fight for another day. So in this particular instance, boom, you win.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
I disagree, but that's all right.
Les, you can't win every single game.
Yeah.
I know.
Remember, kids, that is Superfight card game. Go check it out. We certainly have a blast with it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, anything else before we put a cap on this episode? And that would be a big yes, Mark, because we were just talking about it.
Yes, I would like to raise my hand. No.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, if you can, pull up the Last Jedi trailer that was released today.
Okay.
While you're pulling it up, I can give you some background. Happened to find out earlier this week when I was watching YouTube that there is a Star Wars festival going on in Orlando, which is only 3 hours from me.
You suck. Oh, my God. And our new friends, JP and Julie, I think they live around that. I bet they're going to that.
Bad.
Wait, they live in Orlando?
They're close to it.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they
I need to talk to them next
No,
time.
man, if you are not moving to Florida and meeting all the cool people that we want to meet.
I'm going to go be in a Hellthy Junk Food video.
No, son of a bitch, I want to be in a video.
Well,
All right, let's bring it
anyways, I could be on it, PunchFarm, and we would Skype you guys, and you could
Hey
be on
everyone,
it.
Jason Inman here, and
Anywho.
I brought the
Star Wars:
wrong
Last
video.
Jedi
I brought up a
official
video with
teaser has
Jason
just-
Inman, who has been on our podcast
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
He's actually doing a little video here
He's doing
about
a reaction and review.
reaction video to
Before
the
you
Jedi.
dive into it,
Let me see if I can find the right one.
check out the content from this Star Wars festival because there are some sweet interviews with George Lucas, a beautiful memorial for Carrie Fisher, and other big actors from the saga. So it's been pretty sweet.
That's cool. Okay.
Oh, here's something to make you feel old. If you don't, are you started already?
Yeah, we're doing the reaction video now.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
What's her name again? Ren?
It's
Ren.
Ray.
Yeah.
Ray. Where'd I get Ren?
I don't know.
Who's Ren?
Kylo Ren?
Kylo Ren, thank you.
Daisy Ridley. Woo. Cutie patootie.
I tell you, when this music kicks in, man, I already have chills.
Turn your music up.
No, I can hear it great.
I can't hear it. Reach out. I'm just kidding.
Just got to deal with it. Mark.
What do you see?
I don't know. Wow,
What's
that's the
happening?
back of Leia.
Yeah.
Vader's busted ass mask, or is that what that was?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Is this some chamber?
The balance.
Lots of questions. That's what's so beautiful about teaser trailers.
Yeah.
This Christmas.
I'm gonna go camp out.
Spin up. He looks like he's in a hyper sleep chamber.
Yeah. Because remember he got slashed.
There's the
across
Falcon.
back.
I only know one truth.
Shooting shit up. Things are exploding.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
What does that mean, Luke?
Yeah.
The last Jedi, or the Jedi must end.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Yeah. While we're talking about the trailer, you posted
December.
this week?
December.
Yeah, it's far away. But what did you post this week there, Poncho?
Oh, the Thor
Yeah, the Thor
Ragnorock
one.
trailer.
Oh my
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Woohoo!
That was an outstanding trailer. First off, it had fun. It had like they showed some good action beats. They showed you just who he's going up against there when she crushed Mjolnir,
Yeah, I
his
know.
hammer. But
That was crazy.
I loved how it did kick into the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin. But it was very metal, right? Like even the logo had that old that 80s metal just awesomeness to it. The music was great. Again, not a big Led Zeppelin dude. Used to be back in the day. But it works so well with the trailer. And I know you said it reminded you of Guardians.
Yeah.
How they do that. But hey, it's Marvel. If that's their style,
Yeah.
they're nailing their
Oh,
style.
yeah, definitely.
It pulled me in. I loved it.
Now, what do you think about this movie's coming out like 2 weeks before Justice League? Could this potentially like just hurt the Justice League? I don't know, because the Justice League trailer just, again, I don't want to poop on anybody being creative.
Right.
I saw the Justice League trailer and I was like, cool, man. I am looking forward to it. I saw the Thor trailer. I was like, fuck yeah.
I didn't see the Justice League trailer yet.
Oh, let's see what that's how. Now, since we just watched the Star Wars trailer, though, what'd you think? Did it give you the chills like when you saw the Force Awakens trailer
man.
for the first time?
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
The music, I think, is killer. I love it.
Yeah.
I want more. It
John
sucks that
Williams.
it's not coming out till December. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
want more.
And I definitely watched The Force Awakens way too many times. I became weirdly obsessed with the characters in it, like Daisy Ridley. So I am craving some new Star Wars.
Well, you only have to wait, 6-7 months?
It's too long.
I guess so. Woo! 2017's already halfway done almost.
I think the trailer looks great. Again, I know it's gonna be a really fun ride.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it seems like the fall, winter, man, we got a lot of kick-ass movies to check
We
out.
sure do. Yeah.
Can't wait to podcast about them.
But I tell you, after let's see, oh my God, that's only like in 3 weeks. Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm so excited.
we got to do an episode about that.
We
Yeah.
definitely are. Oh man, well, okay. You're probably having a great time in Florida. I was gonna say it's a shame you're not here because it comes out on May the 5th, which is also Cinco de Mayo, which the PunchFarm IPA is back on tap at Funk Brewing.
Yeah.
So we have the day off. We're gonna see the movie. We're gonna drink beers, and we're gonna eat tacos. It's gonna be an amazing day.
Yeah.
I'll try to watch it that same day, so that we can
talk about
podcast
it,
the next
Yeah,
day or
well, I
something.
could, and I could also bring the laptop to Funk, and then you could just see everybody having fun through your camera.
Oh no, that would be nice because you
That would
have
be
me set
kinda
up
cool,
over
right?
there. I would just sit here and people would come over and say hey, and I'd just be pounding beers and shots. And
We should try it. At least
Some
be able to
point-
say hi to Norm and all those guys.
Yeah, my shirt would come off, and then you have to turn me off. I'd just be
Be
passed
no
out. I'm down.
Excellent. Well, as always, I have a great time talking with everyone. Again, thank you for listening, everybody. And let's see, to learn more about us, check out punchfarm.com for all our social media links. I'll mention a few quick. PunchFarm Podcast on Instagram. Join our Facebook group. Trying to get some more people there. It's something new we just started.
Yeah.
But just look up PunchFarm Podcast. Our group will come up, join. Would see the benefits to being a member. I don't know. Talking to us weirdos.
Yeah.
I guess that's all we
pretty
got.
much
That's all we
it,
got.
Yeah.
And another big giant thank you to Julie and JP from Hellthy Junk Food.
Yeah, thank you.
Get on YouTube right now. Go find their videos. I think you'll be entertained. You might even be they might even spark an idea for you to go make something fun in the kitchen. Either way, they're amazing. JP, Julia, thank you again so much. And anything else, Mark?
No, but I'm thankful that they took interest in us, and I'm excited for the friendship that could blossom from here.
I'm with you. Lish, anything else?
No, I just want to actually thank you, Mark Jackson, for giving me 99 likes on Instagram all of a sudden. You just went through and liked all of our
Every
pictures.
photo.
Yeah. So because I logged in and I was like, why is there 99 likes? This is awesome. And then I was like, oh, it's all Mark Jackson. Okay.
Well, with that, let's see. Let's do our exit. For anybody, I know some people had asked, Nikki's doing well. She has some stuff to take care of, but she will be back.
Yes.
So in the meantime, you have to suffer through us saying the tagline at the end. So
Let's do a group
let's see. Is there
one.
any theme we should use? You want to do a group one? I was gonna do a.
Wait.
I was gonna do a voice that was relative
Can
to.
we say it like Yoda? Punching, keep on.
Punching, you keep doing, must you?
Yeah, that's perfect.
That was
that
good.
work?
That was good.
Get us out of here.
Yeah. Everybody, take care. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.